What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to WWE 2K19 My Career. We are still building the buzz after an international excursion yesterday, and getting ready for a solid steel cage match. We have some podcasts, I suppose, to see what is going on here. One new one, Up to No Good with No Good.
From inside the ring to behind the scenes, you're about to be up to no good with former WWE superstar Hood Benson and his co-host Pete Clark.
It's like Buzz can't get away from what happened. I mean, he had a match in Mexico versus El Mago, which was a great match, but then out comes some idiot wearing the same mask as the fan who attacked him outside the WWE arena. And the match is ruined.
I didn't see the match, but this kind of stuff happens.
Well,
it's especially in places like Mexico, where the audience is very passionate about wrestling.
Okay, I guess.
You know, I once had a fan in Mexico sneak into my hotel room disguised as a room service guy.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did you tip him?
Yeah, I tipped him right over the balcony. You know, you don't sneak into wrestlers' hotel rooms, people. Bad idea. Very bad.
Some solid advice, Hood. By the way, did you see BCW is running their next streaming pay-per-view from the same venue that was once home to Monday Night Raw? That's a big step up from high school parking lots.
Yeah, sure it is. You know, it is, and let's be real. It's a shot across WWE's bow.
Yeah.
You know, it's no coincidence that BCW is running this venue. You feel me? They're doing it to send a message to WWE.
Well, what do you think that message is?
You'd have to ask them. But I think at the very least it's saying, hey, look at us. We might not be in the same ballpark as you yet, but we're tailgating in the parking lot.
Well, it's certainly going to bring BCW to a whole new level, especially with the rumors swirling about the big rematch between Buzz and Cole Quinn.
Yep.
Hey, they better be careful though, you know, because they might be biting off more they can chew. You know, sometimes it's easier being the little guy flying under the radar. Now they're in the spotlight, and they've rattled the big dog's chain.
Roman? Where's Roman?
You just set a record for the number of cliches in one speech.
Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it, man.
Another one.
Does this studio have a balcony,
What?
man? Because
Whoa.
I'm about tired of you, man. I think you might need the Mexican room service guy treatment.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Okay. Well, thankfully for me, there is no balcony here that I know of. Maybe we should take a quick break to cool things down.
Yeah. Give me some more tea, man. Give me some lemonade. You know, I think that's a good idea right now.
Yeah, some 90 proof tea, please, right here.
Wrong.
Thirsty.
So, the same arena as Raw used to run in, which would be the Manhattan Center. That is the historic Raw. Deal. Cole, Baron, what's good? Talk to me. What do you got?
I saw what happened in Mexico. Too bad some idiot had to go and ruin a great match.
It wasn't that good, really. It's okay. Any publicity is good publicity, right? I mean, in wrestling, right?
Yes, Baron.
Don't call me that. I swear to God, I will punch you in the face, Cole. Do not call me Baron Blade. So how was Japan?
Japan was great. I was free to be myself, and the fans really respected that. So, I'm gonna try that from now on here in the U.S.
Are you tranquilo? No more Black Hole Cole? Too bad. I kind of liked it.
Really?
No, not really. No, it was terrible. I think you have a long picture of yourself as Cole Quinn.
Yeah. Assuming I survived the scrap trap tonight.
I know. Good luck to both of us on that. And then Baron Blade, what do you got here? I hate you. Is this scrap trap cage safe?
No, but that's the appeal of it. And you know what I always say?
What? Controversy creates cash?
I do always say that, but that's not the catchphrase I was referring to.
Oh, this ain't ballet?
Yes, that's the one.
It's just that things are going really well for us. I mean, look at where we are, the Manhattan Center. In just a couple of months, we've gone from the high school gym to a famous WWE venue. I wouldn't want all that to get derailed by an injury to me. Cole can get injured, just not me.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Have you had a tetanus shot recently?
No. And so I welcome you to a fine Tuesday here on the program. This is kind of not the Manhattan Center, but whatever. Close enough. It's got the balconies, so I guess close enough. That was way smaller than this venue is. Obviously, Raw happened last night. There are things to discuss that happened on Raw. A bunch of things as we head toward Evolution and Crown Jewel. But a confirmed match we have for New Japan is that, yes, Chris Jericho will defend his IWGP-IC title versus Evil on November the 3rd. So, the day after Crown Jewel. That's happening. So, Monday Night Raw last night seems kind of polarizing from what I've seen online this morning. That some folks said, hey, it feels way fresher than it did in the past couple of weeks. And other folks saying, man, that was the worst Raw this year. So it's like, well, which is it? Was it decent or was it absolute dog crap? I'm not sure which side to fall on there, but certainly things did happen. And you guys know that when things actually happen, instead of recycling the same thing over and over and over again for months at a time, I am a fan of things moving forward in a fashion. And of course, we had to sit here and talk about the unretirement, the one more match, the fact that nobody stays retired. That's right, officially, Shawn Michaels back in the ring at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia as part of DX in that tag match versus Taker and Kane, which we kind of had assumed was going to happen after the events that happened in Australia at Super Showdown. I was kind of like, alright, that's going to be what the deal is. That seems very much what they're going for. So, of course, that's confirmed as of Raw. So, 8.5 years he stayed retired. And I really believed he was going to be the one to do it. To actually retire at the top of his game and stay retired. But it's wrestling, you guys. That never happens. Pinfall or submission. Alright, we're in a cage, but I have to win by pinfall or submission. What kind of garbage is that? Why even have the cage? Why even have the cage? I did go into some moveset tweaks, finally. I had some time last night to do some of that. So, that happened. And I'm pretty hyped for that. Still don't have my top rope maneuver just yet, because it costs like 11,000 BC. I'm not at that level just yet. And also don't have my actual finisher, but I do have a different finisher today. So, yes. HBK, the icon, the showstopper, the main event. I would assume that is the main event for Crown Jewel. Also, we have a confirmation on the number of people in that tournament. In the World Cup tournament is 8 men. 4 Raw, 4 SmackDown. Which basically makes that a King of the Ring. Because King of the Ring, historically, was 8 dudes. You would start 16 on TV, and then actually have 8 on those pay-per-views for King of the Ring. So, there you go. Shut up, Baron Blade. Pump Handle Powerbomb. So yeah, that's your tournament. We had some people qualify on Raw, and we have obviously those two qualifiers tonight on SmackDown. So, one Raw qualifier didn't even need to qualify, didn't even need to be on the show, and that is obviously John Cena, because John Cena, recognize. Like, come on now. John Cena, gonna be John Cena, whether you like it or not. But your other qualifier, in a bit of a shocker, where Baron Corbin had a bunch of jobbers in his International Battle Royal, or his, whatever it was called, and surprise, surprise, there was a conquistador who just happened to be the on-vacation Kurt Angle. So, Kurt Angle is in the World Cup. So, we knew he was out of action, or he was on vacation to train for an in-ring return. Like, we knew that. We had seen the Instagram videos of him training and all that stuff, so it was kind of inevitable. And I feel like this is going to end up building towards Team Angle versus Team Corbin at Survivor Series. I feel like that's the play here, is that we have those two teams going for control of Raw. Seems like it would be like the most logical thing to do there. Also, Cole, man, I had a signature, and you ruined it. You ruined it. Double underhook. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's a submission, but not really a submission. I like it. I like it. So, elsewhere on Raw, outside of this nonsense with not retiring and with your World Cup qualifiers, we have the fact that Lashley finally turns heel. The thing that people had wanted him to do when he showed up, because he was doing a great heel run with a mouthpiece on Impact. And oh, guess what? Heel run with a mouthpiece. That makes sense. They're doing it, so kudos on that. Now, I see some folks saying that that was a double turn for Lashley and Owens, but the actual reality there for Owens is that he apparently has a minor knee injury and needs some surgery. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a face turn until he comes back and starts cutting face promos. We'll see. But the thing with Owens is that there's going to be a portion of the audience that will always cheer for Owens because he's a good wrestler. He's good at his job. So even when he's a heel, even when he's insulting you, he's still good in the ring, and that will always get you a certain amount of people who value work rate and that kind of thing, right? So that is kind of an easy thing. If they're actually going to go with a face turn, it wouldn't be that hard for them to actually pull that off with Owens. But no, Lashley should definitely be a heel. Definitely. Just big monster powerhouse. And again, as I said earlier in the month, or last month, if there's one guy who beat your champion on Raw, Roman Reigns, Slug Sploder, who beat Roman Reigns clean in the middle on pay-per-view, it was Lashley. If you have him as a heel, he can challenge for the belt. I'm not saying he should win the belt, but I'm saying that is a competent and valuable challenger for that title. Would make all the sense in the world, and hopefully they go down that direction. We'll see. As soon as we get past this Braun and the Dogs of War, which is kind of still ongoing with will the Shield break up because of Dean Ambrose type shenanigans. Pinfall on Mr. Cole Quinn. 1, 2 count. Hit that cutter, got a 2 count? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Bro? Woo, woo, woo. Anyway, speaking of heel turns though, we had the expected heel turn of Nikki and I guess Brie. So both of the Bellas are now heel. And hey, if fans are going to boo them anyway for botching moves, then at least they're heel now, so it makes sense that they're going to get booed, right? Eating up screen time for people who actually can competently wrestle. So, as was rumored months and months ago, we now have the Evolution matchup booked as Nikki taking on Ronda for that Raw Women's Championship. So, that's, I guess, sure. At least Nikki had made some serious improvements over the years, whereas Brie never got any better. She's just not a good wrestler. Again, nothing against her personally, she's just not a good wrestler. And she botched some more stuff last night, because of course she did. It's not even like, just keep her out of the ring. But yeah, there were some matches there. There were some Super Showdown rematches. Dropping the elbow. Right to the heart of Cole Quinn. 1. With the elbow drop. Macho style, yeah.
I want to thank everyone again for joining us tonight for our second ever streaming pay-per-view, live from WWE's old stomping grounds.
Thanks, Baron Blade. Shut up.
Guys, that truly topped anything you've ever done before. But I'm afraid I got some
bad news.
What? Yeah, what happened?
Our pay-per-view stream went down in the middle of your match. No one watching online got to see how it ended.
Did the site crash or something? What happened?
No, we were taken down intentionally by Triple H.
Triple H? How could he even do that?
He and WWE's lawyers are claiming they have exclusive rights to broadcast from this venue.
So it's like the Garden now? In Ring of Honor and the Garden?
And now we're getting flooded with refund requests. Don't think you're getting any bonus checks for this show, guys. I'm sorry.
Does either of you know if you can return slightly used jet skis? I might have jumped the gun on purchasing a couple.
You're an idiot. And I hate you.
We'll circle back to that later.
First, Triple H unfairly pulls my contract from defending myself from an attack, and now he's trying to sabotage our business? We have to strike back.
They have a team of lawyers and an endless supply of cash.
Facts.
You guys just competed in a cage made from an old prison fence. What could we possibly do to them?
Well, you said it earlier. Tonight was like we're invading their territory, right? So, what if we actually did that?
What if we got a tank and went to WCW?
I mean, we hit Triple H exactly where it hurts the most by
selling him used jet skis.
I hate you, Cole.
invading NXT.
Invading NXT. Totally on the same page as you, Buzz.
I don't know about this, guys. It seems risky.
Why? We've both been rejected by WWE, so what do we have to lose?
Right? And this is what you wanted, Baron. You wanted this. You said it yourself. Our plan was to stick it to Triple H. So what do you say?
I think we're gonna need a really big stick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, all right, Dan. Show's called Takeover, right? A few days later.
Hey, Cole. You got the tickets?
Front row, just like you wanted.
This is your electric bill.
Oh, sorry. Wrong pocket.
No. Thank you.
This is it, Buzz? You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. You guys remember when Triple H and DX invaded WCW?
Yes.
People still talk about that to this very day.
It wasn't very good, but yes.
It's going to be very good for us and BCW.
Just be ready for anything. I'll be pulling for you.
Like, they have security. They have arena security. Like, that's kind of a thing. XP, VC, and tokens. I can almost afford that 5-star Frog Splash now. Finally.
I was thinking after you get in there, you should cut a promo rather than get into a fight with anyone.
That's not going to
Less risk
happen.
of
That's not
injury
how...
that way, right?
They're not going to give me a microphone. They're not going to give me a microphone if I'm invading the ring in a rival promotion. That's not how wrestling works. I think we need to do more than just talk.
If we want to make a real impact tonight, we can't just sit there in our seats or cut a promo. We need to get physical with someone.
Facts. This is like, alright, choose if you attack or cut a promo. I mean, just fight, man. It's wrestling. Invade NXT.
I thought you should just cut a promo tonight to promote BCW. But it sounds like you and Cole have other plans.
I mean, we're gonna get arrested, so might as well fight. Ultimate Warrior, Shawn Michaels, and Kevin Nash are Cole Quinn's 3 favorite superstars. That's a weird list. Cole used to be a professional cosplayer. Okay. Also, again, with my audio issues with the, isn't that Buzz and Cole Quinn? Don't give them attention. Like, they wouldn't put the camera on them. They wouldn't put the camera on them. That's kind of how that works. This is a company who avoids... They avoid putting the camera on fans who have costumes on Raw. And why? Why? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? What is happening around here? Gargano, like, come on now. Why Gargano? Must win by KO. There'd be security here. Seriously, there would 110% be security. Not even close. Not even close. Anyway, elsewhere in Raw happenings with this, that's the message. Sledgehammer. Hey, Triple H, I got a sledgehammer. We have your usual 50-50 booking here in the fact that we had Braun and Ziggler and McIntyre go over on the Shield on Raw. So, of course, 50-50 booking. And, of course, Will Dean, he's the weak link, and that whole thing happened. So, they're still doing that bit of weirdness. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway. Gargano, you can't escape with the escape. Boom! Onto that solid steel. He has a payback, though. There we go. Big German suplex on that steel. How is that not enough? How is that not enough? Gargano. Oh, I hit Cole by accident. I'm sorry, Cole. Not really. I'm not actually sorry. I'm not actually sorry here. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Slug, Sploder on the steel. And it's time. It's time. It's attack, slug. Time, 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 time. Oh, package. On the steel. With a broken freaking neck. Man, how's that not a KO? How's that not a KO? Like, seriously. The move that legitimately broke Hiromu's neck. He's out for a year, and Gargano is still, somehow, I'm coming, Cole. I'm making my way back, because this is taking a long time to KO, and I'm out of stamina, so I can't walk far enough. Oh, Gargano fighting back, finally. Finally. Not a whole lot, but he's still... There we go. Chair to face. Oh, again, Cole, look. You got in the way. Gargano here, doing his thing. Double underhook. Submission maneuver. Applied. The resiliency of Johnny Wrestling here is unreal. But finally, the Slug Exploder on the chair, on the ramp, gets the job done.
That's right, you got it. Oh,
Really? 2 security guys in Triple H? That's it? That's all you brought? Thank you.
He's so pissed.
They would be escorting us out of the ring.
Right now.
Yeah.
Bye. That was awesome! Triple H must be losing it right now.
I know, and even better, we're trending.
I hate you, Cole.
I know I had my doubts about this, but this kind of attention will really help our next BCW.
No, it's a lawsuit.
But before we get there, how are we going to strike next?
What do you mean strike next? This wasn't a one-time thing?
Oh, no. You're all about the buzz, right? You're all about the buzz. We got to keep this thing going.
Yeah, I want to be trending non-stop.
I hate you, Cole.
Triple H, he's going to be ready for us next time, so we can't just buy tickets and walk in like we did tonight, okay? We need a different plan.
I have an uncle who owns a costume shop.
I read that tooltip so we can get disguises. Next week. And next week will be tomorrow. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. See you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.